Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to begin playing, in light of Halloween this year, Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So this game has been touted as, at least by some, or many, one of the most frightening PC games ever. I won't argue that it's the top, because I haven't played enough. Additionally, I know if I were to say that, I would have a lot of people in high debate with me, and that's not somewhere I want to be right now. So, for at least within the top 10 agreed upon most frightening games, this is Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
So we awaken in what seems to be a castle. Around us are large cobblestone formations, structures, architecture, tattered yet also somewhat luxurious cloth, rugs, tapestries. There's a trail of red and pink liquid on the floor, which, perhaps by the vision, seems to be where we just came from. The game is played by toggling the world with a left and right click. Left is a more controlled manipulation, whereas a right is a more aggressive. There are no weapons in this game. Before the game began, there was a notification encouraging the player to not play to win, but simply for immersion. So that's what we're going to go for. Seems to be something I can pick up. A tinderbox. Used to light flames in the environment. In our journal, we have notes. There are none available. Diaries. There are none available. And mementos. Mementos seem to be quests or tasks. So, right now, we are to follow the liquid trail and find its source. I can click and grab objects, and fling them around. They seem to be fairly destructible. The atmosphere seems to be quite cold. You can hear wind rustling outside. Blowing, I should say. Perhaps raining, thunderstorming. The particle effects are very pretty in this game. Let's continue on our way. seems that I'm not supposed to go that way. Oh dear. I can jump by hitting spacebar. See what's inside the closet. More tinder. More tinder. It seems like this tinder will be important. There seems to be a lot of it around. Most objects can be manipulated. The physics is quite realistic. Quite a few empty rooms. You can crouch. There's no other way to go, it seems. So this doesn't feel trusting. I heard footsteps over there. Not sure what's going on. Eerie noises throughout the castle. Tinder. Nothing up there. Is that water dripping on me? These rooms that seem to open. Whoa. So, darkness seems to drain my sanity. So apparently the tinder boxes are to light the way. I'm not going back in there. Looks like it would be good to hold on to tinder. That light is very pretty. I wish it would stay that light. The old archives. Here we go. He fell on the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick to the stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she would be punished. Seems to be quite a few torches lit in here. The book says something that I can't read. Fens and Reich. Whoa. Witnessing unsettling events will also reduce my sanity. Completing objectives and making progress will combat that. That's a torch. Let's light it up. Oh, goodness. See if there's any more tinder in here. Yes, there it is. Continue to follow the red trail. It's getting darker. I don't like how this is apparently a dead end. I bet I have to get up there somehow. Oh, nope, there's a room here too. I have a lantern now. You can turn it on by pressing F or double-clicking on the tab inventory. Ah, inventory. So currently my head is pounding and my hands are shaking. My oil level seems to be fairly low. 6 tinder boxes. And in good health. Oh, that's nice. Let's see if I can find some oil. I wonder if it's possible to not pick up that lantern. That would... Oh, dear. That's brighter. Sometimes I can't tell if those are my own footsteps or not. Oh my. Is it strange of me to say that I'm glad I'm speaking to a audience that isn't actually directly with me? At least I feel like someone's here. very dark in here. A note. Oil. Ink. Look around before I read the note. Shards of glass. A lever. Potion bottles of sorts.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
That is apparently my first journal entry. A note to myself. My objective now is... Well, I don't have a memento, but it appears that my ultimate objective is to kill an old man. We'll see. I guess that was making progress. Very good. To the entrance hall. Here we go. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. We can run. That's nice to know. Considering I think things might start chasing me soon.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
I assume that is guiding me towards the refinery then, as my next task. It's sort of nice that we get... Oh dear. Seemed to be a woman screaming. It's nice that we get the narrative as we go along. Tabularium. Archives. Let's see. Where else can we go right now? A tinderbox. Always good to see. Okay, so these bars cannot be moved at this time. Good to know. Let's go ahead and enter the archives. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Oh dear. This is very dark looking. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of those tinders. Well, that didn't actually do a lot. Libri Rari. Rare books. Let's see if I can see the title of this book. Can I turn it over? Seems to be Rego Vegetale. Small figurine. There's just so much to look at here. Nothing in these drawers, it seems. Pity. I like seeing the light, although it looks sort of like ice.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
I believe that was my own character's voice, so Daniel was on a dig somewhere in Africa. An expedition to find artifacts. Oh, this is dark. Drawers. Ah, perfect. One for one. I'm troubled that I actually haven't seen anything dangerous yet. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court, and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. William, House of Jarrick. I'll just go ahead and narrate the ones that aren't narrated for me. Feel as though I should be careful sticking my head out. That is not a hot note. What painting is that? I just came from the catalogi, the catalogs. Studium, study. I feel like I hear someone speaking. Shirts.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I was trapped. I feel as though it'll be a good idea to look for all possible resources. Sort of spooky how this door is slightly ajar. Libre Veteres, Old Tomes. Whoa. That book just fell down. There's music playing from over here. Tinderbox inside the furnace. Oh, another tinderbox and some oil. Was this light out before? Don't feel like it was. I'm only keeping my back to doors, but I want to see what's inside this. Nope, nothing. That's unfortunate. Local history. Historia Loki. This is a locked door. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Was that the piano? Okay, so that was where the music was coming from. Okay, oil runs out pretty quickly. That's unfortunate. The keyboard closed. This looks like perhaps where I came from originally. But I don't believe that door was flung off. Was it? Wait, I don't remember. I don't remember. I went through there. So I should go to the other end. Spooky.